Alright, hi people, it's Shakes here, and I'm proud to give you guys this video. Even more so than my last, probably hundreds of videos. This is especially monumental moment for these releases in Japan. Shout Factory, you're doing the right thing. It's getting to #1 on Amazon very quick. You better license, several different Sentai series, hopefully, within the next few months, because you just know that you guys are going to make your money back, and these people are going to show you that they want these sets, and yeah, it's only a matter of time, just like Spider-Man joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's just a matter of time. So anyways, yeah, finally I'm here to do an unboxing for you guys for Kyōryū Sentai Zyuranger complete series set from Shout Factory. This came out yesterday for the official release, though if you ordered from shoutfactory.com, at least a month before this came out, you could receive it free. It's like what WriteStuff.com does for some of their anime releases. So yeah, for DVD sets. So yeah, but I ordered it through Amazon, and I already had it paid off through Amazon, so I didn't want to change it because I didn't have the money. But this is just worth the wait, I guess. From this is just a really good set to have, even if it's just experimental, and it's not exactly the best Sentai series. Now I've only seen one episode, and then just now I saw the bonus feature, which is Power Morphicon panel with Yuta, this guy, and two of the different stunt actors, and they also had a translator there, from both Super Sentai and Power Rangers. So yeah, but mostly from Zyuranger. They had the suit actor who played his ranger, or his character in suit as a ranger, and the guy who was Burai's suit actor. So yeah, so yeah, and I'll get to that after I get through unboxing the set. So yeah, so I think at least watching one episode and then watching the bonus features is enough to constitute talking about the rest of the set in general. So yeah, so right here on top it says before Power Rangers there was Super Sentai, and then the Kyōryū Sentai Zyuranger logo, I believe, and 4 pictures from the show, or stills from the show, which is what you see on the main menu of the discs. Zyuranger, the complete series, and then all 5 of the main 5 Zyurangers right there with the city in the back of them. Like I said, I've only seen the first episode, which ends on a cliffhanger, so I don't know much of the lore of Zyuranger so far, but there is a sharp contrast between Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin at least. If you have watched Mighty Morphin and you want to give this set a shot, I will warn you, there is a sharp contrast between the storytelling of both series. Mighty Morphin is very, I wouldn't say watered down, but it is very much changed from Zyuranger. Trust me, other than the suit footage and some of the episode plots, they cannot be more different. So, yeah. So yeah, you get Geki, Dan, Goshi, no wait, that's boy. That's Dan. And May. So yeah, I got that screwed up. But yeah. So on the side here we got the 10 DVD set, the Zyuranger logo, Super Sentai, Zyuranger, the complete series. I really wish that they put Kyōryū Sentai right above Zyuranger right here and right here. You know, it would have just made it more accurate, and I would have been a lot better. Shout Factory logo, DVD, and yeah, 10 disc set. Basically 5 episodes per disc, and the last disc also has the special feature, which I'll get to in a moment. So yeah, before Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, there was Super Sentai Zyuranger. Really, you can put Kyōryū right there. But anyways, See where the worldwide phenomenon began. I'm going to do my imitation of the Dragon Ball Z announcer voice that Cali Bear does. See where the worldwide phenomenon began with the original Japanese series that inspired the Power Rangers franchise. Yeah, my throat is a bit weird because I've been sick for the last few days, but yeah, so I won't do that voice anymore. When the sinister witch Bandora released from her prison, is released from her prison after 170 million years, 5 warriors from an ancient time. I'm reading this too fast. Arise from their suspended animation to once again defend Earth from Bandora and her evil horde. Armed with enchanted weapons and gigantic robotic deities known as the Guardian Beasts, is up to these warriors to defeat Bandora and her monsters before she can exact revenge upon the Earth. And then you have the tiger mech right up there, the tiger beast up there, and then the main 5 Kyōryū, Zyurangers. I almost got that screwed up. It's a lot like the Power Ranger sets in terms of the looks. They don't even have the 6th Ranger on the back. That's kind of a bummer. I mean, yeah, they have a picture right here from the first episode where he joins them, but yeah, they don't have the 6th Ranger. I would have thought they would have corrected that for Super Sentai releases, you know? Yeah, so, bonus feature, Power Progenitors, Super Sentai Zyuranger, Power Ranger Morphicon, or Power Morphicon 2014 panel, which, like I said, is to the suit actors from Zyuranger who were Burai and Geki in suit form, and Yuta himself with a translator. If you saw the Power Morphicon video where it was the interview with both Yuta and Austin St. John, it's the same woman, I believe. Although for some reason she's wearing a mask. Yeah. But I'll get to that in a second, like I said. Shout Factory Saban Brands. He could not pass that up, could he? With the Saban Brands logo. Jesus Christ. DVD, Region 1, NTSC, aspect ratio 1.33 by 1, that's full frame. Subtitles in English, audio is in Japanese 2.0 Dolby Digital Stereo. There is no dub, which I don't think anyone was expecting. Total runtime 16.6 hours. Not rated, includes fantasy violence and mild language. DVD producer Brian Ward and package design Andrew Robinson. So yeah, and a whole bunch of copyright information. So yeah. So now we get disc 1, disc 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 9 and 10. So let's take this off. You get a picture of all 5 Zyurangers right there in that pose. It's weird. I saw that pose for Turbo Ranger in the 9th episode of Gokaiger, and they did that, but Doc was very weak-kneed because he's a stereotype. Well, sort of a stereotype. He has his own personality, I mean, but yeah. With the disc and episode list, disc 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the bonus feature, and then the picture of Bandora and her henchmen. So yeah. Just making sure these discs are straight. Which, I hope I'm not the only one who has enough OCD in his brain, in his body to need to do that. So yeah, so disc 1, and right behind here we get pictures of all of the main 5 Zyurangers, a monster for some reason, a Minotaur, the Daijujin, and then Daijujin attacking, and then Geki right there. So yeah, like a lot of other Shout Factory releases, including the Power Ranger sets, it's the same thing. So disc and episode lists right there. Yeah, so 5 episodes per disc. Really, I think they could have done 6 episodes per disc, and then, you know, but probably 2. It actually kind of makes sense this way. I don't mind it. I think basically these are ports of the Japanese DVDs, at least in terms of the episodes, but I believe the Japanese DVDs had 6 episodes per disc as well. So yeah, it could be slightly better. But otherwise, it's still a really good set. Now on to the specifics. If I give the set a score, it's definitely going to be a 10 out of 10. I think this is really good for a first time Super Sentai release here in America for a subtitled DVD set. Hopefully they'll license more so we don't have to download torrented subs off of like TV Nihon or Overtime or Imagination Station or wherever. I hope they get to at least Gokaiger, because Gokaiger is a really good series, and I've also heard that there are other good series like Time Ranger. I heard, since Time Force wasn't too far off of Time Ranger, and Time Force is my favorite Power Ranger series. I'm really looking forward to seeing that, especially when I don't believe that whatever company subbed Time Ranger, I don't think that they finished it yet, as far as I know. Online for the free downloads and whatever. Yeah, I believe they only got the first 15 or 16 episodes and then stopped, I guess. And then Alpha Ranger I want to see, Deca Ranger I want to see. What other ones? Bulk Ranger kind of want to see. Geki Ranger maybe. Go Ranger definitely. Shinkanger definitely. Gokaiger I've already seen, but I want to own it on Blu-ray if they can release it on Blu-ray here in America. But yeah, so I give this release a perfect 10 out of 10. Why? Good audio quality, accurate subtitles as far as I know. Although I read on the Ranger board discussing this set that some people looked at the some of the stills someone put up of the subtitles in the pictures, and some of them said that the subtitles were very simplistic in terms of the translation. Like, there could be a little bit more oomph in the translation department, or the scripting of the translation, for the sub tracks. Personally, I don't think that's really a bad thing, but I really do have to agree with that to some point, because this is just like an anime release. Don't hurl your pitchforks at me yet. This is kind of like an anime release. It doesn't have a dub, which I don't think anyone was expecting, nor do I think a lot of people really want, although I wouldn't mind that. But for Funimation, I just want to say, Viz Media, whenever they release a subtitled release for the animes that they dub, for any signs or whatever, they usually have on top of the screen the translated name for whatever the sign says, or the words of what the sign says in Japanese. They have it translated into English on top of the word. What this release does, as far as I know, I've only seen the first episode, but it happened in the first episode. They have the translated name of whatever a sign says, but it's always down below where the dialogue usually is, and it can be a little bit distracting because usually you see that on top. I believe even Disney is like that with their anime releases of the Studio Ghibli films. So yeah, it's just like they could have done that better. And then the subtitle color being yellow, I can get used to it pretty quickly, but I will admit that I really wish that the subtitles were white. I don't know why they didn't have at least a color option. It's not bad, I just really wish it was a different way. Or if they had a multi-color option, which I don't think would have taken up much disk space. But yeah, so it's not bad. It just could be slightly better, but I still give it a 10 out of 10, no problem. Because for a first-time release, this is pretty good. And I highly recommend it to everyone interested in Super Sentai, or at least wants to see the source material from Mighty Morphin Season 1. It's definitely, I think, worth the money, and it's definitely going to be a trip for you guys. I know it's going to be a trip for me, and it's definitely going to be something to keep track of with these releases. So yeah, so please support this release. We'll get more Sentais here in America, hopefully with Zyuranger. I hope Shout Factory, if you're listening, I really hope you guys license the movies as well as the shows, because while the movies don't technically really aim into or come into the show that much, some of the movies are canon within the series. You might have to go to the Ranger Wiki to see and look under continuity to see which movies are definitely canon and not. But most of them are, and most of them, like the first Gokaiger movie, fit into the canon, and even the first Gokaiger movie, kind of spills over into the show because they get more Ranger Key or Sentai Ranger team powers, and they make note of that as soon as the next episode in the chronological order of the series airs, which you can definitely see that in the beginning at first few minutes of episode 16 of Gokaiger. Oh no, it's either 16 or 17. I believe it's 16, but I could be wrong. It's somewhere in there. Luca immediately makes note of it. So try to license the movies as well, at least for a DVD release. Package them with the season sets. Maybe do a different. Maybe have a side order for like $10 to $15. I don't think anyone would fault you for that, but yeah, license the movies as well if the series does have any movies that fit into the series. Check the Ranger Wiki if you don't want to license them immediately and want to release them in like a 10 movie pack or something like that, which wouldn't be that bad. But yeah, that's my advice to you guys. So yeah, so not much else to say. Comment, rate, subscribe. Go to my channel, my channel, my Twitter. Link is in the description. So my Patreon if you want. Link is in the description of that. I'll put a link in the description to buy this on Amazon. Buy it on Amazon. Look on or shoutfactory.com or wherever you can find it as an official vendor for this, and buy it. It's definitely going to help, and there's nothing wrong with buying this, especially if you're at least somewhat curious. And Shout Factory, put these episodes on iTunes or Netflix because you're going to make more money off of them that way, because some people prefer digital or some people prefer to stream them on Netflix because they don't like to watch them on DVDs. They don't like to buy DVDs. You guys are going to make some more money like that. So, yeah, that's a way to make your money back, guys, even faster. So, yeah, just food for thought. So, yeah. So, not much else I can say, or I probably should say, because this video is almost 20 minutes long. I'll talk to you guys more later.